So everyone, welcome to the first session of Morpheus and Hephaestus, not counting the session 0. My name is Sage and I am the DM. For everyone except for Ashe, could you please introduce yourself, just say your name and what character you're playing?
Everyone except for Ashe? Why not Ashe?
Because Ashe will come up later.
Because I'm not.
I am Alex and I am playing Rafael, who is a rogue.
Because
Thank
I'm a
you.
surprise tool that will help you later.
Exactly.
Clearly.
No, no, don't say it. Yeah, it's your turn. It's the foundry
Why
list.
is it an unknown
Okay.
rarity? I made it an artifact. I hate D&D Beyond so much.
So my name is Ariel and I'm playing Calico and I'm fucked.
Yep, I can confirm that. Miles.
Hello, I'm Miles, and I'm playing Remulus, the Haunted Blood Hunter.
Woo! And last but not least, the only person that's pissed off right now.
Always and forever. Hi, I'm Smaug, and I'm playing Captain Cassandra Cole, the Sorcerer.
Thank you very much. And now the part I dread the most in every session, because it's not the session, it's a fucking recap. Somebody kill me. Previously, on Morpheus and Hephaestus. No, don't you dare. Previously...
Let's kill God.
Hold on, pulling up their address based on their IP, and...
I swear to God, if I hear the fucking doorbell ring, Smaug, I will fight you.
You don't need to
Do
find
not
me, I'll
check
be
the
at your front
mailbox.
door. There's not a whole lot of
Bro,
finding to be
bro
done if I
going
ring your
through the
doorbell.
earth just
I
to
found
fight
you,
somebody.
You
Anyways.
think Smaug would go to France?
Oh no, he would not.
To prove a point, yes, I would.
No,
Well, I'm
Sully,
there, I
don't
can
you
click
dare.
on the Eiffel Tower.
Don't you fucking dare, bro. Anyways, can I please do the recap? Let's just get this on the road. Previously, on Morpheus and Hephaestus, we met our first 4 PCs. First, Calico, a mute Triton with a creative mind. Then, Cassandra, a pirate captain, without a crew, but with a talent for magic. Rafael, a human rogue with a mission. And finally, Remulus, a creature from another world, with a burning sense of confusion. But those introductions were cut short by the sounds of cannons hitting the deck of the pirate ships, of the people who attended the festival. I'm gonna ignore your messages, sorry.
Hold on, what's Sully saying? I gotta see it now.
No.
Is he giving me suggestions? Because I always take suggestions.
No. However, after the cannon hits the multiple ship, a fight broke out between what is the literal feds of this universe, the Ivory Codes, and the pirates attending the festival. Being smart, everyone from the party ran towards what half of the team knew what was a hidden port that usually pirates enter the city from. Calico, Remulus, and Cassandra swam away from the city, and Rafael picked up some potions and managed to swindle a guy into getting golden tickets onto the Sailing Fortress, a giant prison made especially to capture the pirates that were attending the festival.
Swindled someone into getting a Titanic ticket, and now he's doomed.
Pretty much, yes.
What? Okay, well.
It's actually not that, but yeah.
I mean, look, we can either sink this ship or just bail, and I vote sink this bitch.
They then found themselves, except for Rafael, who was at this point on the fortress, in the water trying to sail away, when a surge of magic throws the entirety of Port Valor and its surrounding ocean into a giant iceberg. Now, we will pick back up with Rafael.
Oh, I am first here. Interesting.
Yes. Rafael, it has been almost, I would say, 10 minutes since the guard has just started patching you up, and you are starting to see people. People who are usually around the city. You recognize some vendors from the higher streets. Some people who you would have known would stay behind during the festival, who are getting escorted into this room by some guards. And after they start getting settled around some table, they start sitting around, you hear footsteps, people rushing in. And then suddenly the rooms get swarmed by people in Ivory Coat's uniform. Most of them injured, some of them able, but with gashes, slashes across their body, and most of them are starting to tend to the wounded. I would ask you to make a perception check.
Oh, we are going right into checks. I like it.
Yes.
Come on, guys, don't fail me today.
Okay. With a 7, you look around the room and you see that the people, usually from Port Valor, are standing in the back, kind of staying away from the guards. You can tell from where you are that they are kind of worried. But what you can also see is a bunch of clothing strewn about from some people who are wounded. You see a jacket here, a pants there, kind of strewn about. And you can also get the very easy to get information that if there was an infirmary, it is packed. And this attack took out from both sides. Even if they managed to capture a lot of pirates, it seems like their efforts are now to heal the ones who are wounded. What would you do with that?
Okay. So you are saying the clothing that I see, it's Ivory Guard clothing, right?
Yes, you would see one jacket there with a bit of blood on the shoulder with a slash into it. Somebody has taken off their pants because they got how would you call that? A sword in their leg, literally. Yeah.
I will basically.
Love it as.
What is the dude that patched me up doing?
From the moment that those people entered the room, the people that were injured, the Ivory Coast, he kind of let you go and straight up ran with the first aid kits to help some people.
So, what I would like to do, I would like to go to the injured who have clothing put aside and basically tell them, hello, I'm here for laundry.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I was sent to collect your clothing to get it washed.
Who the fuck is... Sure, whatever, just fucking take it. And the guy kind of throws the bloody clothes at you.
Yep, I pick them up, and I do so until I have a full set of Ivory Coat guard outfit, basically.
You know what? Roll me a d20 fucking stealth check.
That's what I was hearing. I forgot he uses opera, so I can hear every time he hits a key.
What?
You.
Okay,
Oh,
11.
There's a sound when
I'm
you
not
fight.
rolling on Foundry anymore. I'm rolling on D&D Beyond.
With an 11, you go around and sometimes the guards
That bad?
catch that you are picking up clothes, but you tell them that you are doing laundry. Most of them are not carrying enough. I put the DC at 10, so you kind of did it, but
Okay.
no one is stopping you, is what I'm saying. You managed to get an entire attire. Jacket, cadet jacket with a slash on the sides, a normal uniform pants. I don't think you would change your boots, but so far, to anyone that is looking, you look like a god that
I was
just
streaming
starts.
my screen.
All right.
Clown.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't open up my bank account. Fuck.
It's fine. I probably have access to that too if I check.
God.
Oh well, you can steal like one of my 20 whole dollars.
Rafael, what would you like to do?
Well, do I just have the clothing? I did not equip it yet, right?
Oh, yeah, I guess you have the closing if you want.
Well, I would like to find like I would like go through the door, hopefully trying to find a place where it's somewhat hidden and they would not see me put on the clothing, basically.
I will say with your private check, it's chaos in here. Maybe some of the people who are from Port Vara would see you, but don't think the gods are paying attention to anyone else right now.
All right. So then, can I just slip through and put on the clothing?
Just as a reminder, if you get out this door, you will be on a balcony that has stairs at the end of it to go to the lower levels. And you
I'll
have
be back.
seen on the way guards on the balcony of the different levels.
Hmm. Then I guess this room is quite big.
Yeah. And there are a lot of
assuming-
tables, crates, barrels, all
Yeah,
strewn
then
about.
I will just hide behind some kind of coverage, just enough so people can see me and put on the guard outfit.
Okay. I will say I'm gonna keep the stealth check that you did. Wouldn't be too hard. You put on this outfit and you look like a proper little ivory coats boy.
Perfect. Now it's time to head down out to the door, trying to go to the lower levels.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say it's fairly easy. Going down to the lower levels as you see people run up towards the makeshift infirmary. Some of them ask you for direction. Some of them just straight up go past you following the others. And at some point you find yourself to the deck of the ship. The equivalent of the deck. Basically what you would need to stop to before you go to the prison levels is what you're getting.
Alright, alright.
At this point, you see two people who are not hurt and who are standing guard. And when they see you, they kind of shoot you a weird glance. Aren't you injured, soldier? What are you doing here?
No, excuse me, I'm fine. The commander sent me. I'm supposed to guard inside.
They're sending you as backups?
Yes.
Shouldn't you be
There
with someone
seems-
else?
Well, there are a lot of injured, so that's all they could spare. I'm new here, so
Okay, then.
sorry.
You know what? They're actually holding interrogations in the lower levels. We don't have enough people for the higher levels. How about you? And he gives you a piece of paper. I'm gonna text you something real quick. He gives you a piece of paper. Okay, so you have to tell them this, and then ask them questions. Basically, it's for inventory, trying to figure out who is who and if we've accidentally arrested civilians.
Alright. So I just go ahead and ask them this, right, Mr. Guard? I did not catch your name.
Aston.
Thank you, Aston, for guiding a new recruit like me.
No
I'm
problem.
so excited to be here.
You shouldn't be, kid. Anyways, just go.
Real. That's so fucking. Sorry, that was so real. Shouldn't be.
I'm excited to do stuff you shouldn't be.
Bro just looks at you as if you're a
Sad
psychopath.
Wojak on you.
Because in his line of view, he can literally see the giant icicle that is Port Valor, and there is no happiness in his eyes. You don't need an insight check to know that.
This is literally him right now.
I mean, this was no deception check stage for me. On my part, that was weird, honestly, but I don't mind, okay?
It'll make sense later on, don't worry.
Yeah. So I just go through, follow the instructions.
Yep. And actually, we're gonna go back a bit in time to another place. Rafael, you are still currently in the upper room. Let me check for it. There we go. Somewhere lower in the fortress, in the lower levels of the highest security, we pass through a corridor when we see pirates in cells from side to side, some of them bundled up by a group of 3, 5, 6, some even 7s in those tiny cells. Some of them bound by ropes, some bound by chains, some by magical restraints. And as we go to the end of that corridor, we go up multiple stairs, multiple levels, until we find ourselves to the highest level, the lowest security. And in that corridor, we see multiple people. We see Calico with what seems to be a metal necklace around his neck. Not necklace, but yeah, I'm gonna call it a collar because I don't know how to call it otherwise. Some sort of metal collar with...
We're getting freaky at 10 a.m. in the morning. Or 11
No,
a.m.,
shut up! No, with runes engraved on it, and with pieces of ice around it, around his body, laying on the ground. We then go to another cell where Remulus is literally in an ice block all around his body, except his head and legs are out of the ice. We then go to the other side of the corridor where we see Cassandra, which has shackles on her hands. Those type of shackles where your entire hand's covered, and they have runes etched into them as well. If I remember right, it should cover the mark, just so you know that. I'm not sure exactly where it is, but if it's on the top of the
It was
hand...
like more along the left arm instead of like on
Oh,
the
my
hand.
bad. Then in that case, it doesn't cover it, but the runes are still shining.
Yeah.
And kind of out of character, but there is a fourth person in another cell who is currently sitting down, their head lowered. And that would be, as the ship shakes, that each one of you would wake up covered in ice and in those shackles.
Motherfucker again!
Mechanically, Calico, you hear a buzzing in the back of your mind. A buzzing that you directly connect to the thing that is awkwardly around your neck. What the fuck was that? Sorry, I had a weird thing on my screen.
Yeah.
Cassandra,
What?
if you try to connect to your magic, you feel nothing. Almost as if the thing around your hands, the runes are zapping it. What's up?
It cut. I don't know what you've said.
Oh. At what part did I
What's in the
cut?
back of my mind?
Oh, you feel
what's
like
in
a
the back of
strange
your
sort of buzzing, like interferences, and
Yeah.
you connect it because when you try to reach for your neck, there is an awkward piece of metal, almost like a collar around it. You feel that the buzzing comes from it, and it kind of stops your psychic abilities, Psyon
Fuck,
abilities.
the cable is broken again.
Yeah. And now we will stop talking and let you guys actually wake up.
God fucking damn it, how does this shit always... They're getting smarter. Fuck me.
This is just like the time Spike stuffed me into a cryogenic sleep pod for an hour.
God.
How far down the hand does it go? Just like to the wrist?
Yeah, to
Or-
the risk, basically.
No, I don't think I can disconnect my thumb from there. Unfortunately. Now, this is so... I can't even say unfortunate. This is just my luck.
Paige, when you have time, can you check your DMs?
Yeah, I'm doing that, but I'm also answering somebody else.
Okay, okay.
Could have done.
Well, at least I
I'm
woke up
finally
close.
awake.
Miles!
Yeah.
I saw you in the chat, that's why.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna like swing her mitts, or her iron mittens at the. I'm assuming there's bars, otherwise that'd be really funny if there weren't any bars.
Oh, there are bars, yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna like swing them as hard as she can, which isn't very hard because she has a low strength, just to see if she can like dent the metal.
Roll me a strength check.
Hey.
Could I play devil's advocate on this one and roll a strength to see if Remulus just like burst out of the block of ice?
Sure, go for it. You guys both roll at the same time, and I'll tell you guys what happened.
Alright, hold on, I gotta.
Oh, you're gonna love mine, Sage.
I'm excited.
I guess what do you want? Do you want like a flat strength or
Okay, so you're in the ice. As I said, you're in an ice cube, so you wouldn't necessarily be using anything that would be on your body. So I'm just gonna say both of you strength.
Okay.
Calico. That's funny. Does anyone here know sign language?
Nope.
Nope.
Remulus accuses Calico of trying to summon something evil.
Like always.
You want to hear summoning something evil?
Okay,
Subtle
Smaug, what's your
foreshadowing.
roll?
0.
So,
Oh, you got a 0?
What?
I got a 0.
Okay. You
you break your fucking hand.
said you were
Honestly, that
running
would help.
into the bars, right?
Well, I was swinging my arm. It was kind of a stationary action.
Are you swinging the shackles at the bars, is what I'm getting?
Yeah.
Okay. You swing your shackles at the bars, and you feel it reverberating in your bones, and you see the runes light up a bit more, and you feel it zap some of your essence. You gain 1 point of exhaustion.
Bruh.
I am very sorry. That is a natural one. I wouldn't. Yeah.
And this is
Remulus,
2014 exhausted, goddammit.
Remulus, you run into the bars with the ice block. The only thing that happens is you break the ice block. Your hands and feet are now free. And I will say at this moment that you guys realize that most of your weapons and equipments have been taken. The only thing that is left is your clothes or the thing that are physically attached to your body.
In hindsight, I should have given him claws.
I fucking knew it.
It's too late now.
Okay, so Remulus just freed himself from the ice cube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was hoping for
Okay, and
something
we are-
miraculous, like when he twisted the lock off,
yeah.
but
Okay.
no such.
And we are all in individual cell.
Yes.
Okay. Calico will start polishing the bars of the prison of his cell.
Just a little bit of spring cleaning, or what exactly?
Yeah,
All right.
exactly. So he will do that.
Could you say that again?
He
I'm so
will-
sorry.
He will start polishing the bars of the cell.
Why? Okay. Um. Oh my god, I want to make you roll something for that.
He's a little
Yeah, you can
confused,
make me
but at
roll.
least
You
he's
know what?
playing.
It will be fun.
You know what? Roll me a
Fun.
sleight of
Yeah.
hand to see how well you
Sleight of
polish
hand.
those bars.
Okay. Let's see. Am I good for cleaning? And that's an 8. That's an 8.
With an 8, what do you do to clean this? Like, what is your action technically? Are you just taking your hand, spitting on it, and spitting on the bar, and just
No, what I'm doing, and I'm trying to find like something that I can use, like maybe a tissue or something, and then if I have like water, I don't know, I'm using it to
There's a
clean the bars.
bucket in your cell. Actually, there's a bucket in
Okay.
each one of your cells.
Yeah.
And I guess there is some kind of fluff laid on the floor, which would be seen
Okay,
as a bedroll in some way.
So I take the fluff, I immersed it in the water, you know. let it,
There
like,
is
get
no water in that bucket, buddy.
Oh, I'm pissing on the fluff.
Oh god! Oh god!
I don't know. I improvised. I did
you're-
something.
If you're doing that, Remulus is like, "Oh, it's been a while for me too," and then he's gonna like go in another corner.
What the fuck?
Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to clean with that. I don't know, like.
Ashe, I will ask you to make an investigation check. It will make sense later.
Okay.
Oh my god, it was
Okay, and that's
Momo,
a
I love
16.
you. Momo, I love you.
So that's a 16.
Okay. Wait, you're fucking cleaning the bars again? No, I said Ashe. I didn't say
Oh,
Calico.
oh,
I said
sorry.
Ashe.
I didn't hear hash. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I
Huh?
was asking you to do an investigation check.
What, me? Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Hold on. One moment.
Aww.
Slash investigation, right?
I don't know if that works. I would recommend going to your character sheet and clicking on investigation.
That in fact does not work. I tried it, it didn't work. Investigation.
If you guys roll on
minus
TNT Beyond, please tell me
1.
because I haven't checked it yet.
15.
Okay, I will tell you
That
in
could
DMs
have
what
been
happened. I
worse.
will continue with the scenes with the people in the cells. Remulus, you have been freed from the ice. Cassandra, you are failing sated from eating the bars and the runes. What do you guys do?
Okay. Does anybody on our team have super heat? Probably not.
No.
We're level 1, but
What is superheat? I'm
super
worried.
heat metal.
Oh, loud metal. No, but
Loud metal. That's beautiful.
you know why.
Loud
you know why I
metal.
say it. Okay, so we lost our stuff again, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck.
Anybody got mage hand?
Well,
technically
I,
yes,
got-
but
I
also
have
no.
mage hand, but I have like this runic collar that
Oh, that's true. Well, that's okay. That explains why that's on you.
yeah. So if you get rid of the collar, maybe I can do some things. Like
I would love
psychic
to.
the
I
cat.
would love to try and disable this collar for you.
Okay, if you can try, please.
Okay. What
I
would
don't know
you
how,
do?
though.
It's
God
going to
hasn't
be
told me how yet.
Yeah, it's complicated because right now we are literally on 2 separate cells.
Oh, we are.
And there is, if you look at the arts, some sort of pillars between the cells that kind of stop you from reaching
see.
out. You would see each other in front of you, but technically Remulus and Calico wouldn't see each other. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna
Well-
put tokens on the map just so you see who is where.
Okay.
There, and Cass would be like
It's like
there.
a point and click adventure game now.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then where's the random person that we don't know?
I'm gonna put a random icon if I can. Let me do that.
I love literally technically that the fact with that color, I'm definitely mute. I can speak as my character.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna. So that I guess I just peed in the corner for no reason.
God.
You just see me pee on the tissue and rubbing it. In
Oh
the
yeah,
middle
sorry. Road slide event again.
bar. Me?
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe my pee is aesthetic. Okay, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I got a 9.
Remulus is gonna hear the sound of running water and he's gonna go, Calico? Is that you?
Oh my god. The pee adds liquid to it, I guess, and you kind of rub some of the grime on it, but that's it. It's now a bit more shiny. It's okay, the smell of piss is nothing out of the ordinary. That is so true.
And now the prison has the piss sense all over it.
Yeah, now it smells like Triton piss for those who know what that is. You fucks. Oh my god.
How does my piss smell like?
No. I draw the line at describing how Triton piss smell. It sounds like fish. It smells like fish. Okay, that's it. That's my line. I'm stopping at that.
I'm surprised you didn't stop earlier.
Yeah, I'm sorry. At this point, you guys will hear stirring from
Smaug, are you
the
just in
other
Alex's
cell.
stream now?
No, I'm just. I'm contemplating my existence.
Oh god. At this point, you would hear stirring from the other cell, and somebody kind of getting up and kicking a bucket, literally. Fuck's sake. Can you guys make less noise, please?
Suck a lemon.
Not really a whole lot else to do here.
At this point... Sorry, go ahead.
Reaction, the Calico's reaction to "Can you make less noise?" is just pointing to his throat, indicating he just can't make lesser noise. Like,
Oh god. You see her at that point who gets to the bars and kind of leans on them, arms through the bars. And she kind of looks at you. Sorry, buddy. What you would see is a woman with short brown, curly hair, with a pirate outfit, pretty much, with orange accents all over it. So you guys try to get through the ice as well, right? Tough
I ain't
crowd,
saying
huh?
nothing. I don't talk to feds.
The fuck you mean, feds?
I'm waiting until my
You think I look like an ivory coat? I don't see your fucking face, but I'm pretty sure I can kick that brick in your face.
Very easy plan. Wouldn't be the first time it's happened.
God. 2 seconds. I'm fighting Andre.
I have the right to remain silent, but I ain't gonna. Uh-oh, I heard the dice roll.
Oh god. Smaug.
Was that in real life?
DM,
No,
DM
no.
just roll the dice.
DM roll the dice. DM. Okay. So you hear this woman kind of walks back, and then Cassandra, you hear the wall next to you kind of like the sounds of rock crumbling, and then you see a brick flying right behind your head. You can now see her from the hole that she's created by kicking it.
Are the runes like written on, or are they like engraved, like with a chisel?
They seemed engraved.
Well, that'll make rubbing them down a lot harder.
Are you saying this in character? Or
Yeah,
out of
as she
character?
like
Okay.
walks over toward the brick and like puts it between her knees and just starts like grinding the edges of the rune against the corner of the brick.
Damn, they gave you the muzzle? That's harsh.
Well, you escape from feds enough times, you get the muzzle.
I guess if you really want to get them off, try smashing them against a stone a couple times. Should make a dent into the runes.
Yeah, last time I did that, they glowed at me and it wasn't pleasant.
Wait, was that the room that just happened like 5 minutes ago? Did you do that against the bars?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have many ideas.
Is this the random person
Yeah.
that we don't
Do
know?
it again.
That's
I
a
didn't see it
random
the first
person,
time.
yeah.
How about you try it yourself, short stack of shit?
I'd love to,
Damn.
but I'm kind of stuck.
Damn.
Although I will say, Remulus saw this random lady kick a brick into the next room, and his eyes are gonna glow up like it's the coolest shit he ever seen. And he's gonna try and do that to the wall between him and Calico.
Sure, go for it.
All right. Same kind of roll.
Yeah, strength check. Unless you have an unarmed
Alright.
strike. At this point, you would be free from the ice.
I guess technically I would.
I guess it would make
do I
sense.
see
I think
that,
every
though?
character has an unarmed strike, technically,
Yeah,
now.
okay, unarmed strike. You should,
The difference is if you do damage with your unarmed strike.
Mm-hmm.
come on, let me roll it. What?
Oh
the
my
hell?
god! Okay, the DC in my head was 16. A natural 20? Oh my god, how do you
The
punch
wall
this
is
wall?
gone.
How do you punch
The
this wall?
wall
Tell me
is
everything.
gone.
Remulus is gonna he's gonna close his eyes and act as if he's like meditating and having a main character moment, and then he's gonna open palm strike the wall in front of him.
Oh my god. You monk style this wall, and almost as if you touched the essence of the ship itself, the entire wall comes crumbling down as if you heal it out delete on it. It now looks like you guys have a double cell for the both of you.
As the dust clears and Remulus's little 3.5 foot tall form stands in the cloud of it, he's gonna go Calico.
Well, if Calico is surprised, but fortunately, he already like emptied his what is the name of that organ again? Bladder?
You know what? I'm
Yeah.
also gonna say something else. With the palm strike that you just did, a wave of energy kind of flows through you, Calico, that starts vibrating a lot in your head until the buzzing stops and you realize that the thing around your neck has fallen down.
And
It's
here
a
we
fucking
go.
natural 20, guys. I don't know what I can do.
Mage fucking hand. Here we go.
What are you mage ending?
I'm just gonna use mage hand and I don't know. That's going to
Holy crap,
What
the
the- what the
fucking
fuck?
kids got it.
Start feeling around for debris, I guess.
No, I'm just gonna.
Something to
I don't know
lock
what can I
tape
do.
with.
Can I like?
I don't know.
Okay, can
Maybe you can help Cassandra.
yeah, like can the hand like go through the bars and then to Cassandra and try to rip the door or things like that? Something I don't know. I'm inspired by the sudden strength of Remulus, so
So you're using your mage hand to try to pull at the metal bars.
yeah. You know, Remulus just inspired me that violence maybe is the solution.
What is
And
your
strength
bonus
is
to
never
hit
there
with
when
your
he wants it.
spells?
But when he needs it.
My bonuses, is it ability or attack?
Ability.
Ability?
Yeah.
+3.
Okay. Roll me a d20 plus 3.
Okay.
And I will say, it's at this point, Rafael, that you are coming down the stairs and you are starting to hear this loud crash and dust falling.
That's a 17.
And you're pulling at the bar on Cassandra's cell, right?
Yeah.
Just like what happened earlier, except this time it's not Cassandra like winging at it. You feel this vibration and the mage hand is absorbed into the bars. But
In his
the walls
head.
have cracks now around the bars.
In his head. Fuckity fuck.
Raphael.
But also
Hey, the
he's going
security
to
system's modern.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
they have a lot of reasons to keep me here. Let's put it like that.
We got a lot of reasons to bail you out.
Oh yeah, when somebody writes, it zooms in on the character. That's of Remulus.
Oh yeah.
That's
oh
funny.
yeah.
Yeah, I am here.
Okay, Raphael, at this point, you would have just passed the guards and come down to the first level, the highest one, and you heard this wall crumbling down, and this really cool dap between two people. The first thing you see on the left is a double cell for 2-person. They don't have a wall in between them. And on the other side, there is one cell with 2-person in it.
This is a really, like, pointless question, but can we roll for the effectiveness of the DAP?
Sure, roll performance, both of you. Actually, you know what, Miles? I was going to ask, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm so
Nah,
glad
we're
you
doing
asked.
Performance, got it.
Oh my.
Oh god.
Oh, pick a letter,
Calico, I
beast.
needed to roll performance
Uh-oh.
Okay.
to see how
performance, okay.
hyped the dap is. Oh my god.
Okay. Performance. I'm not good at performance, so
Me neither.
I'll try my best. That's a 9.
I'm just too short to reach your hand, really, in a good
Calico
way.
was too high, Remulus was too low. You guys missed. But the energy is here.
Yeah.
Missed the entire DAP is crazy.
Rafael, I will let you do whatever you want.
What the hell is going on here? Wait, you are the little shit that fell in on my head.
It's a
I don't know what you're talking about.
Guessing that's describing the one with the annoying voice.
Yes.
I find your voice
Okay.
annoying.
Oh god.
Well, good thing you won't have to live with it much longer, because we're all either going to be dead or I'm going to break the fuck out of here.
That is a good thing.
Do you guys want to be free?
No, I'm wearing these handcuffs limiting my natural abilities for fun.
If you do, I need a favor. I need to see if someone is on this ship, and if they are, get information and kill them. Are you guys up to the task if I free you?
Oh, I'm definitely
If you
down
free
for
me,
a little
I'm
bit of
leaving.
manhunt.
Well, I would like to go to one by one and try to pick the locks.
Sure. Roll Thieves Tool.
Alright.
Ashe, on your side, I will ask you to make a stealth check.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Here we go. Stealth. Am I like semi good at that? I guess.
I'm gonna be up for about 3 minutes here.
Shit.
Hmm?
Wait, what?
What's up? Oh, okay.
Oh, 11.
Okay, interesting. I will resolve that in a second. Rafael, what is your roll?
I
Have you
am
rolled on
doing
D&D
it
Beyond?
now. I want to, but I can't seem to find Thief's Soul on D&D Beyond roll.
That's weird. Is it
Oh,
because you
they
don't have the item?
did
I do.
track bullets.
As I said, if you want to track them, you can. If you don't want to, we can skip that rule.
I mean, it's fine. I will just roll a stealth because it's the same as
How many
the
bullets
Thief's Soul
do I start with
bonus.
in that case?
17
Okay, with
first lock.
that's
Or
stealth.
do you... No, it's I also have +5 in
Oh,
Thief's
okay,
Soul,
it's
so
the
I
same
just
thing.
rolled.
Okay.
I just rolled a thing that has the same thing.
With a 17, you pick the lock of the first cell, and I guess the training from the chest locks really helped you because with like a few seconds you managed to open this cell. Cassandra, you
Great.
still have the shackles, and at this point, the strange woman that was next to you kind of gets out. So, what are you doing exactly?
Well, the idea is that the runes are binding my magical capabilities, so in disrupting the runes, she like pushes hard down against the brick. If I disrupt the runes, then eventually they won't be able to bind me. And then
roll me a
I can
Does it
teleport
have
out
D100.
a
of here.
keyhole?
Yes,
Do
they
your
do
shackles
actually.
have a keyhole?
They do on both
Can I-
sides.
Can I just try to lockpick them?
I'm gonna make Smaug roll a D100 first to resolve the, like, literally been trying to grind them down for a while.
It's a 46.
With a 46, you have worn down the runes on one of them. And as you do, you can feel that it kind of... Not like a Velcro, how would I say this? You know when you release pressure from inside of something that has been... the air is back in there, and it's basically not magically tight.
Okay, so I'm assuming it would be her left arm, because that's technically the more magically inclined one that she would be focusing. And she's right-handed, so applying pressure with the right one on the left one is easier. With that, she's gonna like... Are there windows to the cells?
No. You are technically in the hole.
I need a window ASAP. Lovely.
Okay, can I open the other cells, Sage?
Go for it. Roll.
Okay. That's us 9.
Yeah, no, you tried to go for the one on Calico's cell, and halfway in, you kind of... It's just not taking. For some reason, this one seems to be slightly rusted on the inside.
Hold on, guys. This one is a bit rusted. I might try the other one, seeing that there is a wall between you two. Broken down.
Sure, go ahead.
Oops, wait, I rolled sleight of hand. I don't want that. I wanted stealth.
Ashe, roll me a dex, please. Just a
Just
straight
straight
dex check, yeah.
11 is the next roll.
Okay, yeah, you try to get on this one, and this side seems to be rusted.
That's an 11.
Okay.
Can
I'll
I
keep
try
that in mind.
mage hand again, but on my bars?
Sure,
Maybe not my bars. Maybe Remulus bars. Maybe.
sure, go for it.
Does anyone have any oil?
I'm just gonna change cell because I don't want to touch the bars of my cell.
Okay, sure. I'm gonna say you don't need a roll. You know what? You know what? There is the universe where it happens. Roll, same thing I said earlier, with the bonus for your spell ability.
Yeah.
What did you say, Alex? What's up?
No, if that thing fails, I know what I have to do.
Fuck!
Haha.
You see him
Damn.
very disappointed about his
The
spell not
N gets
opening.
swallowed again into the bars. At this point,
Just-
I'm
I
gonna
think-
say it. Those are magically absorbent metal
Yeah.
bars.
I
Probably
think
the
Remulus-
same thing from
Not
the
your fault.
shackles.
It's a rigged system.
I think Remulus hear like one word in his mind from Calico as he is disappointed, like impotent, like impotent.
Oh, oh no.
Remulus is
And
just
you
gonna
see-
pat him
Okay.
comfortingly, like, we all been there.
I got an 11 Sage.
So I
Okay,
would
I got it.
from one of my pouches, I would start digging in all my many pouches that I somehow still have on me, and they did not question it one bit. And I would pull out the bottle of grease to grease up the lock.
Or maybe,
Wait.
maybe, or maybe if you know what, you know what, if you fail again, I think Calico will be like watching you with your thieves tool, and maybe if you fail, gonna ask you if you can lend them to him, or maybe he
Okay.
has better chance.
Alex, you are greasing this lock. It is now very slippery. I don't know what you
Alex
wanted
is
to
with-
do with that.
It was rusty.
thanks.
Take one of the torches, set it on fire.
Alex is whizzing a lock. No, is greasing a lock. I think that's slightly worse, but
You can try whatever you want. I'm just there. Okay,
Oh, wow.
okay, okay, explain to me how the grease helps you picking a
It
lock.
makes it go faster.
So before
mean-
the rust was like making it too slow for me. I was going too fast. But with the
Thank
grease,
you.
it helped me move faster and be able to open it.
Bruce doing skill checks. Like
Faster is more
seriously.
gooder.
Okay, you do that, and then suddenly the lock pops, and it falls on the ground. It is very slippery. It is slipping around. Calico and Remulus, you guys are both free from the cell. Technically, Cassandra, you're also free, because the shackles are
Just
not
not
attached to
unbound.
anything. Yeah, you
Um,
still have one hand inside of it.
Yeah, with her free hand, I guess the correct thing that she should be trying to do is, I mean, free, air quotes, is basically just freezing the metal to the point it becomes super brittle.
On the end without the magic, yes, easily doable. I will say
Yeah.
you do that, they break apart. You still have your right hand in the magic shackle thingy.
That's fine. I can get that removed anywhere. The left hand's the important one.
Noted.
So, what do you guys know about our situation?
Well, Fed, I'm aware that you have imprisoned us.
Oh, well, let me stop you. I'm not a Fed. I am not an ivory coat. I'm just posing as one to get information out of some people.
Mhm.
Do you think an ivory coat would have lockpicked these cells?
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck would... Just, how did you get in here?
Well, it's quite an interesting story. So I flew in the ship with paperwork, then tricked them into thinking that I'm doing laundry for them, then tricked them into thinking I'm a new recruit.
This fucking group is a joke. Oh god.
Yeah.
What
We're all
a
joking
nut.
down here.
But as I mentioned, I need my favor back now for saving you all from the cells. We need to see if a pirate named Bloodgale is on this ship detained. Anyone know him by any chance?
Blood
I
game.
would
Sleep
speci-
the
Never heard of
entire
it.
time I was
He
dragged
would-
down here, right?
Yeah, Rafael would specifically look towards Cassandra and to the other woman because they seem more piratey than the other two.
No
Oh,
clue.
now
I don't make it my
gatekeeping-
prerogative to know
gatekeeping
everybody that
piracy.
scours the
Look
sea.
at this. Gatekeeping piracy. How can you?
So no one knows
2 seconds.
them.
They're judging us based off of looks, Calico.
Damn
Aw.
straight I am.
In your mind, that's racism.
Okay, so only I guess Cassandra could roll this. You can roll an history check. I don't think Calico or Remulus would know. Actually, Remulus wouldn't know for sure.
Right.
Calico, I have doubts.
I mean,
don't know.
I'll roll it, but I don't
Actually.
think Cassandra would either, really.
I guess you would know rumors and maybe stuff like that, which is what I would give you on a good roll.
No, that's fine. I got a 1.
Okay, yeah, you don't know
I
shit about that guy. Sounds
I
a puny
know.
pirate.
Oh,
Who
wait,
calls
hold on,
this
no,
a
no, it's-
blood
I
gale?
forgot. I'm at disadvantage. Yeah, it's a 1. Sorry.
Yeah.
Exhaustion.
So why ask the
Arials,
dice if I
we-
know him?
Arials, we really
you know
could
what?
claim the
It's
racism card.
it's a literal interrogation point on your side. I have no idea if you would know. So sure, roll to see if you know.
Yeah, is history?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, normal disadvantage.
Go for it straight.
Okay,
14.
14.
With a 14, you would have heard rumors of pirate captain the name Bloodgale. You've heard it associated with storm reapers, storm reachers, something like that. It's vague. You've heard of them, but just another pirate group.
Well, since no one knows apparently anything, we should just check out if he's here detained and then kill all these fuckers.
And
What do you guys think?
Remulus immediately acquiesces. He goes, "Kill!"
You forgot the following 2 words of that statement, Remulus.
and I will take everyone to another scene. Ashe.
You forgot to shout maim and burn. SMH. SMH.
Destroy!
You are currently on a ship sailing towards Port Valor. You have
Yep.
witnessed the freezing of the islands, and you and your group have been hiding behind a reef for a bit, kind of trying to figure out what's going on. One of them brings their familiar back and explains to the rest that apparently all of the pirates are inside the fortress. This was an attack, a planned attack, and if they want to do what they want to do, they're gonna have to break everyone out. The stealth check was to see if you weren't spotted. Thing is, you were spotted.
Whoops.
The dex check was to see if your crew would be fast enough to figure out that you guys were spotted to not get ambushed. Sadly, as you look around, you see that a tiny boat has been taken from the main fleet and is currently attacking your own. Is there anything
Well,
that you wish to
shit.
do?
Uh-oh.
Am I the first one to notice this?
I would say so, yes.
Okay.
Because they're
In that
all
case,
bickering
you'll-
on what to do.
He will just shout, "Everyone to your battle stations! We're under attack!"
Woo! We will resolve this in not a full fight. But with the people at the helms who are starting to move the ship, I will ask you to make some attack rolls, and they will make some attack rolls back. And we'll see how it goes, depending on that. I will say, since you spotted them, you can roll an attack. And describe
No.
your character.
Oh yeah, that is the thing I need to do. What do I just roll my weapon attack?
Yes, and describe your
Okay.
character as he attacks this ship. What do we see?
Hold on. I'm pretty sure there's a gif of him somewhere.
Am I firing a cannon at this other ship?
do whatever you want. If it's your weapon or
No,
a
we're
freaking
just- We're
cannon,
gonna fire a
go
cannon
for
because I
it.
feel like my weapon is not effective at this range.
Sure. It's a
Um,
plus 10.
It's a what? Wow, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know what? Damn. So this metallic-looking man will jump over to a cannon, trying to turn it to aim at the enemy ship. His face is white and blue, like with a mesh of different metals. He is wearing like a cloak of some kind, and then at his hip he just has a larger than normal revolver with a spade, like decaled on it, like half like in the middle of the barrel. But he'll fire the cannon at the ivory coats. That is a.
You know what? That's why I wanted you to roll. Because there was the possibility that a natural 20 happened. And what happens is you shoot directly into the hull of the boat. You guys are currently behind the reef. The boat goes straight down. And by how fast you shot it down, you're pretty sure that you could gain an advantage from the fact that this was probably the only one they sent. And as the crew takes their chances, you guys arrive on the sailing fortress easily, sailing through the tiny boats that are now actually being lowered from the main deck. Your crew starts to disperse. Some start to attack guards, some starts to bar doors on the different levels. And a few call out to you. We're going down to the lower levels. Are you coming with us?
Which way to the cell? I figure we need to free the pirates, no?
Yeah, that's where we're going. They're down there.
Okay, then I'm coming with you. And he'll hop down. I'm gonna take a bonus action as I'm hopping down to bring my gun into my hand.
Nice. As you go through that door, you notice two people on the side of it, laying on the ground, with stab wounds directly into their chest. And now we reconvene at the cells.
Cassandra like taps her chin and then kind of like turns, like, you know what? Maybe looking for this guy that you're looking for couldn't be such a bad idea after all.
That's when I will make everyone except Ashe, Ashe's character, make a perception check.
Okay, let's go.
$18.
17.
That is incredible. Cassandra.
15.
15. Interesting. Remulus. You know what? I'm not gonna do it sage style. I'm gonna do it normal style. Everyone except Remulus starts hearing footsteps going down the stairs. Rafael and Calico, you hear not the footsteps of guards. You recognize the footsteps of people with bad intention. And actually, Calico, you will probably be the only one to know this, so I'm glad you're the highest roll. You hear the clinking of bones and potions and stuff that usually people of the Marked of Orianos have. And it is panic, because you know what they're here for.
Yeah. Hopefully, I already pissed myself. So,
You already did, yeah.
yeah. So as I did, I'm just going to be like right behind Remulus. Like don't worry.
The best person to hide behind.
Yeah, but you're the only one I trust, so
Oh god.
he is the only one. So I'm gonna make myself like little smaller.
Does
Oh, you know what? No. You know what? You know what? Can I like cast like a silent image on like around me and make it like some kind of a box, like wooden box?
what is the size usually of silent image? Is it
Hmm?
5 foot?
Wait, let me see. Wait. Let me see. Un cube, 4 and 15 meters d'arrêt.
I think that's 10 or 15 feet.
Yeah.
Because it's 1 and 1, 3. No, that is 15 feet. Okay, yeah, you can easily make this box.
Okay, so
Does the rest of the group do anything before those people come down? Except Remulus, because I guess you wouldn't really know what's happening.
Oh, dang it.
Cassandra like raises her left hand and starts preparing a glowing white orb at the tip of her fingers.
Noted. Are you preparing to attack the first person that comes in, or are you preparing to attack if threatened?
If threatened,
Noted.
yeah.
I'm intrigued by this other person in the room. Do I do a history check, Sage?
Sure. That is going to be your action of preparation, just so you know.
Sure.
No fucking way! No! Oh god. Yeah, that's my fault. Yeah.
Not 20.
You look at this woman and you look more at the ornaments on her outfits.
A
And
natural 19.
it's a natural 20, bro.
Yeah, 20 because
It's a
minus
20
one,
minus
we
1,
don't
but it's a
count.
natural 20,
Yeah,
not less.
19 unnatural.
I need from you, Sage.
I'm-
Name, age, height,
Okay, no, I'm gonna
cups.
I'm gonna give you
Gender.
something better. This
Gender,
woman.
medical records.
I'm not gonna give you that much info. I'll give them to you after the session. We're not stalling for me to
I
give
want
you
to
that.
know as much.
Yep.
I want to know more about this person than they know about themselves.
Yeah, pretty much. You recognize this woman by looking inside your book and recognizing one of the emblems on her. She has all around her crab-themed ornaments. Whether it is the buttons on her coat, the bandana actually that now you can see that is hiding kind of in the hair, and it makes you think of a certain group of pirates, the Canny pirates.
The what?
Canny. I'll write it down in the chats. No, that was not Cayde saying that. The Canny pirates, a group that is notorious for kind of ruling over the Toko Islands, great parts of the southern islands of the Lithide Ocean. A really strong pirate group. And this woman is their first mate, Rita Marga. You don't know what she's doing here, because with your natural 20, you would know that the Canny pirates don't usually leave the Isles. And whatever she's doing here, doesn't sound good.
I would just look at her after glancing in my notebook, saying towards her, intriguing. I wonder what are you doing here? Before looking at the imminent thing approaching that could happen.
Ashe, you finally enter the room. With your colleague running past you, going down to the lower levels. At this point, most of you would see people with nets attached around their waists, spears, all sorts of hunting gears. Actually, only one of them is a Triton. Most of them are human. But all of them bear a great scar. Either on their arms, very apparent, on their face. Except the metal man in front of you.
Oh no, do they have some kind of metal weapon that they sent down here after they figured out I am not with them. I say panicked.
So what? I'm just a weapon? Fucking, you know, you guys can stay in here.
Does it really matter? Metal is metal. Cool it off enough and it shatters.
Oh shit, that was.
The
that
fuck
was
did I do to
rough,
any of
bro.
you guys? Jesus.
That was
This
cool.
is what I get for leading a rescue mission. Fucking.
I,
Ungrateful.
I for
Wait.
one, trust the robot
I mean,
with my life.
well, then you go run along, and when he stabs you, it'll be really funny, actually.
It would be pretty funny, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It would be really funny. I have to.
Top 10 betrayals of 2025.
What?
Actually, no. There's no way I trust this dude more than Calico. Never mind.
The weapon speaks! The weapon speaks!
I mean, have you never considered
So
the fact of
racist.
sentient weapons? I mean, it's not.
It's robophobic,
Sentient
not
weapon.
racist.
Sentient weapons aren't too.
I'm
I
gonna
mean, they're not
fire a
common,
bullet
obviously.
at the ground by by Raphael's feet. I'm not a weapon,
Man,
god damn it!
Counted.
Oh, I
count
told
as
you he's
threatened,
with the
they-
ivory coats! He tried to shoot me!
I don't know.
Looks like a
You
weapon.
said
I'm not a
threatened
weapon.
you. I don't know if it would count as
I
Rafael.
don't. Did I say threatened? Well, he's also Raphael's like right next to me, so shooting near him is also shooting me near me.
And
Is
me.
he? I thought he was across the room.
No, we're all like
hallway, I
right near
guess.
the
No, we are
exit
like-
of the
Oh,
Oh,
move
in
yourselves
this
if you're in
zone.
different places. Also, Smaug doesn't see the scene right now, unless he's looking at the screen of
Yeah,
somebody.
no, I don't see it, but that was like I was under the impression we were all kind of like in a U shape,
Yeah, that makes
or
sense.
at least something similar. So shooting near him is also shooting near me.
Do whatever you want, man.
Let's go. Okay.
If I, it's a
We're
little
gonna
too
fire
early
off
to
the ray of
prepare an
frost.
action, isn't it?
You didn't
I
have
don't
one,
think
but you
12
could have
is too
one
much.
right now, Remulus, if you wanted to.
I don't know. I just feel like if this is gonna break out into a fight, I just wanna.
I'm gonna say you can react right now. And have an
Okay, you
action.
know what? I react to his shots and I try to get this. I don't want to be racist. This living weapon. I want to bind him up in the chain, and I just want to talk. I just want to
Ash-
talk.
I just want to
Ash,
talk.
does a 12
What's
hit
your
you?
rule? Doesn't he have to make a saving thing?
It
or
is a
something?
strength save, and I think at level 1 it's 13.
Okay, string save.
Let me make sure on that.
Ash
It's
is
pretty low
muted,
at level
so-
1.
I don't think a 12 hits him because I think his dex is a +3 at minimum.
Let me check real quick.
Hold on. It's why is it doing this?
Yes. Okay. It is strength save of 13.
Hold on. I have an AC of 19.
Okay, yeah, so it misses. A cold white streak flashes like beside you, nailing the wall. Like,
God damn it, Smaug. Why did you ask me that question?
because I had to know.
Just so you know, I rolled 24, 21, and 18.
Yeah. Okay, so yes.
So yes, they would.
Now we can do this all day, or you can move. If you're here for a rescue, we've clearly freed ourselves. So why don't you
Alright, then
just go back upstairs, metal man?
Do
I
you
don't
have a
trust him. He came from the direction where there was a lot of ivory coats.
Oh,
True.
I'll be right
Oh
back,
wait, how
hold
did
on.
he do on his strength save? Is he bound? Now that I think about it.
I don't know, he didn't say.
Yeah, I don't know. You threatening him, shooting at him to leave, and he's like chained up.
I mean, he shot at someone else first. I
That's
shot
true.
back.
Can I just
Two
say, how
warning
does
shots were
every...
fired.
Can I just ask, how does every campaign end up in bullying Ashe? and these characters. I don't know.
I think it's not about the characters. I think it's about the players, bro.
No, what would have been really funny is if I would have hit him, it would have been basically the same thing as binding him because I would reduce his speed by 25 feet.
Whoa.
Interesting. Ashe, are you
Yeah.
back?
He's muted again.
Oh.
So
I mean, he kind of said he
I
had
was
to
so
go in
ready to
2
describe
hours.
him basically
I'm guessing this is
breathing.
around 2 hours.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
What? No.
Oh, if he leaves, maybe he
No,
just like
you're not
shrugs
allowed
his shoulders and he's
outside.
like, "Eh, not
Calico,
worth my
roll
time."
me a stealth check at advantage.
Okay. Advantage?
Yeah. You're in the box.
Stealth.
Yeah.
Advantage. Yeah, I'm in the box. Please, 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 please. Why?
Only
Why?
you could roll something like that. That is so funny.
Why?
Yeah, the box is oddly shaped and there is a yellow X on it.
My dumbass cat just got hit with the door because she wouldn't fucking
no.
move.
Every cat, every.
Guy saved me. Like, what the fuck?
Oh god, I can't continue if Ashe is gone. Well, I guess we are gonna resolve this in the way that Cayde has been bound by the chains. What are your demands?
I just want to find out what the hell he's actually here for, because he just kind of walked in, started shit talking, and then we started shooting at each other. So I just want to see what he's really about.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Could you roll the strength
You get a
saving throw?
strength save.
Oh, I have to do a hold on. Let me do that.
And how long do you have to go? Just so I know when I can free you.
15 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
That's
Oh
a-
god, one off.
Just barely.
12.
What happens, Remulus?
So I'm afraid, Cayde, that a red chain comes out of the ground and binds you in place.
Wow, that
this
is cool.
this real strange little 3.5 foot tall cat poke walks up to you, and he's just trying to figure out what you're really about, because you came down here, started smack talking, and then people started shooting at each other, and he just wants to see what your intentions are.
I mean, I was kind of upfront. This is a rescue mission because
Why
I
do we
agreed
start
to help them.
shooting at each other then?
Because he wanted to imply that I am someone else's weapon when
You
I am my
came
own
from the Ivory Coats. What
All
do
right,
you
so-
mean I implied?
person. Is there-
Romulus is gonna
I mean, to be
pinch
fair,
the
he's
bridge of
right.
his nose in frustration. He's gonna be
is
like,
there
"Okay, guys, do you
another way
think
to
we
get
can
down
stop
here?"
being racist for 5 minutes?"
Is there another way to get down here? Huh? No. So of course I'm gonna come
I
from this direction.
mean, a good rescue could just blow a hole in the side so we don't have to go through the hordes of enemies upstairs, but whatever.
So you're not a
we
fed.
came with no, I am not a fed.
I'm gonna say that,
What
guys.
fed carries
For
a
a
gun?
bed, he doesn't look like one.
I'm a robot, goddammit.
All right, well,
Even though I hate being called a robot, I am a robot.
I'm not sure if I can let you go just yet.
I mean, just a second ago,
Well,
that
I mean,
kid
you can always
and
let him go when we're upstairs.
guys, just a second ago, that kid was dressed in ivory coats, gobs. Are we really
Yeah,
gonna
I-
question the robot kid?
Goldie,
I was questioning the guy dressed in ivory coat garbs, too. This suspicion is not racist, it's universal.
Well, he did let us out of our cages.
am
Yeah, I
Exactly.
proved myself.
You know what,
Am I
kid?
an ivory
This guy
coat
came
guard?
down here and shot at us instead. That's not a good way to make a first impression.
I shot at him because he was being
We're
racist.
standing in a group, chuckle nuts.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
did I
take
shoot in
that
your
to
direction?
Alex.
No, I shot at his feet, not yours.
If your bullet had hit me, you would have been the racist one.
How did my
Would it
bullet
really
hit
be
you?
racist or just tightest?
Damn it, you got a good point.
What? I aimed for someone's feet. How does it hit you? Explain.
I mean, have you never heard of bouncing? It's pretty common, actually. When a bullet hits something hard enough, it'll bounce off and hit somebody.
How does that make me a heightist? I don't. You know what? Whatever.
Because
Listen,
if it hits him, he's the shortest one.
we have a
Alex,
ship.
check your DMs.
Let's go.
Anyways,
Right, well, the
Cassandra's
point
gonna
is-
start walking around him.
Alright.
If we're gonna go kill that asshole that he wants us to kill, then we should get moving.
Yeah, we don't have time for this. Are you with us or against us?
I was never against you to begin with. He just wanted to be racist. That's not my fault.
Remulus decides this is like one of those
Going nowhere.
situations that doesn't get resolved, so he's gonna let the chain go, and yeah, he's gonna let the other people voice their thoughts.
While you guys were arguing, the woman left.
Damn it!
Yeah.
She had a chat
Cassandra is
with
not
Rafael for
alone.
2 seconds and then left.
Don't worry, I know all about her. I even know her cup size.
What the fuck?
It's all written down.
Actually, yeah, you would
These-
probably know at this point if you were a serial noter.
Sage, it was an at 20. I know everything about her.
God damn it. I'll give you more info afterwards. I'll info dump out of session.
Anyway,
This
so,
is actually so useful for you, you have no idea.
Robot, what is your name? And you keep saying you came here to
Hold on.
rescue us.
Sorry, I'm dealing with puppy. Give me a second. Come here. Okay, no, that's fine. You're not scratching on the door anymore. Okay.
That's
Um,
adorable.
I'm Cayde. I came here to help because these whatever the hell these pirates or merchants, whatever they are. I agreed to help as payment for transportation to a port with pirates, and so now we're here. Yeah.
And how do we know you're not working for the Ivory Coats and all of these is a ruse to
My-
make
my
us let
brother-
our guard down?
My brother in Christ, do I look like I work for the Ivory Coats?
The coats are even more racist than he is.
I don't know, do I look like I work for the Ivory Coats?
I mean, apparently you showed up wearing their clothing, so yeah.
you
probably.
kind of do look like one.
Also, from what I've heard, the Ivory Coats are pretty racist, man, and you're being quite racist
Yeah.
here. So
I'm not racist. There is a
You are
difference
racist.
between cautious and
Oh, my
racist.
goodness.
you are racist.
At this
so,
point,
sir.
Cade, you would hear your colleagues coming back up. He's not down there. Have you seen anyone?
No, you didn't tell me who we were looking for.
Oh, god damn it. Fucking Triton guy, kinda small, can't talk.
Oh no.
I haven't seen anyone like that.
Actually, that is true. There's been an odd
Hello,
box with an
Dark
X on
Enigma.
in the room in the back. Also, didn't you say you were moving? Where are you moving, Calico?
Why are you looking for this guy again? If you don't
I
mind me
try
asking?
slowly moving toward the next
Alright.
There
Remulus
is
gets
no
the,
exit.
The face of the
Oh.
locked-in meme just overtakes
Well,
his
I'll
expression.
try slowly moving towards the cell.
Okay, I'm gonna make the guy do a perception check, just to see what happens.
I shouldn't have let him go, damn it.
So can I incline as to why you're looking for this Triton, if you don't mind me asking, since I'm helping?
Yeah, 2 seconds. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, you're lucky.
information.
You're a lucky bitch. The guy kind of scans over the room. I don't know. I think his fucking dad wants him home. Weird guy. We didn't really
Because I
ask.
don't have.
Can I make a perception check?
A perception or an insight check?
Insight. See if he's lying.
Sure, go for it.
Yay.
If you want to know why I'm searched, it's because the ice wants me out of the island.
Actually,
16.
it's the moment I mentioned the small facts. The Ivory Coast's flag is an ivory colored flag, which is just an off-white, technically, with an I and a C on it. Cayde, With that insight, I would say you pretty much can tell that he's hiding something more. You don't think it's his dad. He's just...
So, like, who's actually looking for him? Because we both know it's not his dad.
It's... Oh, god damn it.
I'm a robot, man. You gotta do better. I have an internal processing unit. This was not your best decision to lie to me.
Bro, I don't care if I'm lying to you. It's a fucking collector guy. Apparently he wants a Triton for his fucking collection. I don't know why. I don't care. Money is money.
That's kind of fucked up.
The fuck you talking about? We're saving pirates. Those guys do that all the time.
I mean, last I checked, I don't know any pirates who collect fucking species.
Big Mom from One Piece.
That's a living person who has thoughts and feelings, and apparently is mute, according to your description.
Are you really gonna
That's
fucking...
kind of fucked up, man. Like I have to admit, it's kind of fucked up.
If you want to talk morals, go join the fuckers upstairs.
Why the fuck would I do that?
So, so people didn't see me. I can like be in the.
Oh, they didn't
like,
see you. Yeah, you can say straight up you went into the cell.
Yeah. I'm a box in the cell.
Well, maybe the guy just fucking got out of here. If he's not here, there's no reason for us to be there. We're gonna check out the island. You can fucking stay here for all I care. Come on, guys, let's go. He starts going up the stairs.
So guys, I don't think he is with the ivory coats.
Yeah.
Me?
Every doubt is now gone.
Okay, maybe you're
Okay,
right.
well, he may not be with the Ivory Coats, but I don't like who he's with either. That's more of a personal thing, though.
I paid them to bring me somewhere with pirates. I don't work for them. Hey, nope.
Master Robot, do you know
I
someone by
forgot
the
this
name
thing.
of Bloodgill? I mean, by any chance?
Can I search my memory banks, and by that I mean make a history check.
Yeah, make a straight history check. I don't know if you would know either.
Ooh.
Interesting. Actually interesting. With a 16, you think about it, and you would have heard one of the guards, not the guards, but the guys, as they ran up, mentioning some guy, just fucking guy that screamed at him, said he was Bloodgale or something. Just kind of ranting to one of the other marked as he went up the stairs. But other than that, you don't know anything.
Wait, he was screaming at one of the marked guys, not the ivory coats?
Okay, I'm gonna say it that way. The three guys went downstairs. When they came back up, one of them said that someone named Bloodgale was screaming at him to let him out because he was Bloodgale, apparently.
Interesting.
So that's what you just heard.
There's this Bloodgale guy downstairs.
Oh shit, we need to go!
Rafael's gone.
Well, fuck, guess we're following.
I want to see how this goes.
Okay.
As we're running,
Wait
I'm gonna I'm just gonna stand there. I'm gonna reload my gun, so I have 6 bullets.
Sure.
I'm actually going to search for the one person I know I can trust before I go.
Calico, you hear that the market guys are gone. They didn't seem to have found you, and now the rest of the group is saying they're going downstairs, the opposite way they're going. What do you do?
Okay.
And your friend is looking for you.
As I understand that Remulus is looking for me, I will not end my concentration on my illusion, but you just see a box running towards Remulus.
And Remulus
stop
goes
right next to him.
Yes! Somebody got it, yes.
Yeah, the cardboard box sneaking around.
Yeah.
Metal Gear.
Smaug, you are smart. I will let you make an investigation check in this room.
Oh god.
Oh god, does this room matter?
I don't know, does it?
Not to me, it doesn't.
What's the roll?
I make an investigation check.
Well, you have to tell me what you're looking for, because Smaug told me he's looking for something in particular.
Okay. Never mind then.
Tell me when you roll. And...
Disadvantage in a -1 does not go well.
You sound like you're having some fun over there.
I'm having a great time.
I'm gonna say by now you can clear the exhaustion, just so you know. I don't make long rest clear exhaustions. They are mostly one-time things sometimes.
Based.
Yeah, the result of the roll was still a 6.
It is still a 6. Okay. You
Smaug, if I do a session tonight, you can't make it.
I don't think so, no, because I had plans later.
Okay, you're looking around this room, and with a 6, you're trying to look for your stuff and the other stuff, or maybe just valuable stuff. And you see chains attached to the wall who don't lead to anything. And as you try to look up, you see just the light of the outside and nothing else.
Oh, it's not here at least.
We're pirates, not so much like a sensitive guy. Want pirates to be owned by white human being or what?
Alright.
I look into the chat for 5 seconds, guys.
Oh crap, I set the alarm at the wrong time. Well, I am gonna go.
In that case, I'm gonna say you are currently going downstairs, following the rest of the crew for now.
Yep.
I'll give you updates if you can answer your
Okay.
phone. I'll keep you updated.
Yeah, I might be able to answer it like a couple times. I'm only working for like 4 hours.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Right.
Don't worry.
I'll catch you
We
guys
still
later.
have 1 hour
Have a
left.
good one.
Thank
See
you.
ya.
Thank you for joining.
Thank you. Bye.
Cassandra, you see the other going down. Remulus and Calico, you are now reunited. Are we all going downstairs?
Yeah.
I'm hearing
Yes,
silence.
the box is following.
Well, there's...
Yes, the box is following the group.
I'm mainly waiting for
We-
Cassandra, to be honest.
We know that there's just more pirates downstairs, right? That's why everybody was running downstairs.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. That's what you gathered.
Was my assumption.
We know that Bloodgale might be down there.
Yeah, he did hear that he might have found the guy that he asked us to help. So, contract kind of fulfilled. I'm going upstairs.
Oh god.
I need to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Try having
Before
one
somebody
session with
recognizes you.
Cassandra, doesn't run. Oh, actually, yeah, that explains stuff. Okay, Cassandra, you go back up. I'm gonna do the situation with everybody else.
Yeah, go for it.
You guys are going down, and you know what? I'm gonna change the scene just for pretty. That's nice. You go down the stairs.
Well, that goes on. I'm gonna check my Amazon order.
You guys go down the stairs, and you look for wherever Cayde heard that apparently that Bloodgale guy was. And you go like 2 levels down. And you figure out that there are almost like 8 levels, something like that, so you would be on the 3rd level down. You go through this corridor, and on the right and left you hear people just saying, "Just fucking get out of here! Come on, what are you guys doing?" Just pissed pirates who thought they were getting freed a minute ago, and apparently they're not now.
Oh shit, I'm the next stop. Let's go.
I'm gonna defer that choice to my more experienced pirate comrades. I'm not freeing anybody on my own.
Oh, also Cassandra went up the stairs and didn't follow you guys down.
Yeah, that's true. But I guess Rafael then will be...
I'm just
we'll defer to that.
looking left and right to see him.
Roll me a You know what? You wouldn't even need a perception check. You hear a guy from the further part of the corridor just screaming, "What the fuck are you doing? I'm Bloodgale. I'm the fucking captain of the Storm Reavers. You guys wanna fucking lock me up in here? I fucking kill your ass." That's what you hear.
Oh,
I made it easy.
So, for context, those guys who are with me saw Rafael how he was behaving so far.
Mhm.
His personality is a 180. As soon as he hears that, His eyes just pierces straight to Bloodgale as he goes to the cell.
Um, and it's at this point that you face this man in the cell, and I'm gonna change the music real quick. You think of that night, I think it's 6 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and of everything you've been through, of all that you did to try and find her, to try to find peace. And as it's in your grasp, you look inside of this room, and you don't recognize the man that you've seen 6 years ago. This is a fucking poser. This guy is just a fucking goon. However, he is a Storm Reaver. That is for sure. He has the garbs, and you recognize the logo on one of his arms.
So, you son of a bitch, Bloodgale, huh?
The fuck you? Yeah, I'm broad, girl. The fuck you want? Just fucking get us out of here, man.
Shut the fuck up before I cut your fucking tongue out.
So
Now you listen. Where is Bloodgale?
I'm fucking blood.
You
girl.
better speak your next words carefully if you want to leave this place alive.
Roll an intimidation roll. Oh god.
Oh, it was so close to not 20.
That's a 10.
Bruh, it was so close.
He looks kind of taken aback by the way you're talking to him, but he doesn't seem too scared. He seems annoyed more than anything. So yeah.
Listen here, 6 years ago, you son of a bitch. And do you remember what you did in Port Valor? You and your fucking Bloodgale?
Where was I 6 years ago? I'm gonna make him roll his story real quick. Yeah, man, I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember?
No.
Then I will not even remember your face once I'm done with you.
You're talking big words for somebody that doesn't even look like a pirate.
Look at you behind those bars while I am free here. You speak so mightily for someone who is locked up in a jail cell, claiming to be his own captain, as a matter of fact.
It doesn't say that. You see some of the people on the other cells who are starting to look a bit more pissed than they were, starting to stare daggers into the other guy.
I would like to lift my eye patch up.
Yeah?
To stare him in the face, basically.
Okay,
saying,
I'm gonna... Go for it.
See this? I'm sure you don't see anything there. This is the work of your fucking captain. Now tell me where he fucking is.
I'm gonna make you roll in intimidation at advantage this time.
If for any reason this fails, can I try to intimidate him too? Back cop, good
From
cop,
the behind,
back
yeah.
cop and back cop.
I'm thinking of how to do this. Yeah, you can try rolling intimidation in the background, but it's gonna be straight, buddy.
Okay, let's see. Depending on how high or low it is, I will change what I actually do.
Okay, no problem.
Remulus just looks adorable in the background. Just like, huh?
He sees the child in the background and he looks up at Rafael who's staring daggers into him, and he... Even though he's still trying to play the big man act, you can tell that he is actually rethinking what he's been doing for so far.
I love the dagger coming up into the feed.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that he is currently at the bars, holding the bars, and kind of looking at you.
So, one question.
If If you fucking touch me, bro, my fucking captain would kill you.
Not before I kill
Tried that
him.
already.
Now,
One
tell me
question.
where he is. You have one last chance before I kill you.
Okay, fine, fine. Shit. Eh, it's, I I need to actually look at the map. Sorry.
And there's a silent box right next to them.
This is silent box. Okay. Well, the video is gonna see the actual map, so that's fun. Okay. Last time we talked, he was going to the Golden Isles. Said we'll
Golden Isles, I go then. Well, nice chatting with you, son of a bitch. Does a 13 hit?
Let me check. Uh, 13 you said? Yes.
As I will stab him for 5 points of damage.
You grab him from behind the bars, and I'm gonna say you slash him across the face, maybe right on the eye that you lost so long ago. And the guy kind of clutches at his eye, just in pain. Just, fucker!
Remulus is going to cheer. First blood!
What the fuck?
If you somehow fucking survive, tell Bloodgale I'm coming for him. Before I would turn around.
At this point, to anyone looking, he just falls back down on his eye, on his ass, holding his eye. Oh shit, what do you guys do?
Reason to stay here now, right?
Don't think there
I
is.
need a ship for the Golden Isles. Do you guys know any captain? by chance?
The only captain left!
Wait,
She just
Hold-
ran away.
hold on a second. Where is the other one? I also did not return the pouch to her.
You might want to hurry. She went upstairs.
If you see beyond the illusion, you'll see a Triton slightly surprised.
I'm gonna say, Smaug, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, I'm gonna say at this point, you walked around the deck for a bit. You've seen more dead ivory coats than you've seen in a while. And you would have found that the room right above the prison would be a storage unit for all the pirate shit. There's a lot of shit.
She is taking the most valuable things and as much as she can carry.
Noted. Keep in mind, you have to swim back. So whatever you are doing,
Yes.
whatever you are picking
Well,
up, will take you the
I
entire
was going to
scene
try
that was
something,
going.
and we were gonna. Yeah, I was gonna try something, and we'll see how that goes afterwards.
I'm gonna say, just for the sake of gravity, whatever you will get, we will resolve out of session. However,
Yeah, that's
the
fine.
moment you get out with the stuff that you have, would be the moment that Rafael and the rest of the crew comes back up. Maybe looking for you, maybe just coming back up. I'm gonna text
Cassandra's
Ashe
like
really
coat
quick.
is tucked into her belt, as like it's very clearly lumpy and full of all sorts of shit.
I would see her and hey, we had the deal. What are you doing?
Yeah, you found your guy. I was finding my own.
Well, I guess that could be true. Hey, listen, you seem to be a captain.
Hmm.
Am I correct?
I do, in fact, own a ship.
Golden Isles. Do you want to take the job?
Could be doable.
Roll me a story, Smaug.
Were you a what?
Roll me a story to know what you know on the Golden Isles.
15.
With a 15, you remember lessons from long, long ago, and you forget them entirely. You have actually sailed near the Golden Isles at some point. They are said to be some sort of utopia where people are always happy and everything is always going so smoothly.
Yeah.
But to everyone from outside the Isles, you know that there is some cult activity and that it's mostly a cultist island.
Aww. And it's not the fun one either.
Actually, they're kind of
mean,
fun, but
yeah.
that's another story to be told.
I mean, not
No.
my kind of fun.
Yeah,
Or
not
at
your
least I
kind
don't
of
think
fun.
they're my flavor of fun. Not my flavor of Kool-Aid. I mean, it's doable. I just don't want to deal with all those cultists. I mean, do you just
I-
need a drop off, or are you wanting us to like, or me, or rather, to work for you? Like, what's the plan with that?
Listen, someone very dear to me was taken there. I have found out their location. I will do anything for you, for anything you desire, for your help. This time the contract is to kill Bloodgale and rescue someone from the Golden
Kill
Isles.
Bloodgale, rescue someone from the Golden Isles. That's probably doable. It might be a pain in
Now,
the ass at some times, but doable.
as for payment, I can offer my services. You saw
Free mercenary work never
you
hurts.
saw my skills firsthand today. I can
Mhm.
intimidate, I can manipulate people, I can open locks. That could be useful. Am I right?
How much can you carry?
You little shit.
I can carry a lot.
How much can I carry? Let's see how
Yeah.
much can I carry.
15 times your strength score. I know that off the top of my head. Don't ask why.
15 times my strength score.
Yes. That is how you calculate carry lift capacity.
Okay.
15 or 50?
What?
Wait.
Like 150 pounds, I believe. No. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. No.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, 150. It's in.
Anyone who wants passage with me, I'll give it to them so long as they carry a bunch of shit out of that room for me. And she's going to point over behind her to a storage room. Sound like a fair deal?
Okay, then
Very nice.
Oh, more work,
Remulus.
I guess, for her able to do
literally,
anything.
when Calico hears that, the illusion just stopped. He stopped concentrated and he cast Match Hand once again to help.
Remulus offers to carry about 225 pounds, kilos. Either way. He knows staying in one place too long is generally not good for him, so he's all about coming along.
While they are loading up, Cassandra's going to walk to like the edge of the ship and like cut open her free hand with like I guess she's like gripping a dagger in her teeth and just like bringing the edge across her palm and watching the blood splatter to the water. We're gonna try this again, and if not, we're gonna have to swim. And she starts chanting in deep speech.
Just to retcon something, this entire time, nothing too big. Cayde has been with you, rummaging through the valuables of the pirates and has been helping you bring stuff back. Ashe just told me that he would have followed you.
I just want to say when Calico hears about swim, he'll look at Remulus. Remulus know what's
he gets like that shit-eating grin and he just nods slowly at you like, uh-huh.
We understand each other. Okay, cool.
That is
I'll set the
beautiful.
stage. If it will like maybe make this work, I'll also expend spell slots as needed. But she's gonna speak in deep speech, which definitely sounds very fucking
You know
weird,
what?
especially on land.
Just because I have the image for it, And because it is very cool and it makes sense, just expand the spell slot. I will
Okay.
make something happen. Let
I
me...
summon to me that which is my blood and birthright, that which is contractually my own. Through my name and mark, I summon to me the bloody Seerless, that which I have freed and bound to myself by order of she who owns and roams the ocean's depths.
And as you say that, let me just do something real quick. You guys see in the distance, almost manifesting out of thin air into a deep fog. As the night starts to set, it wouldn't necessarily look like that, but it is an image. And the and Smaug, you know what? You can describe the bloody service.
Okay. Hold on. Do you have? You said you have an image. I want to make sure that. Yes. Oh, lovely. So, pushing through the waves. This. I want to make sure I have the right ship term too. Yeah. This galleon is like parting the waves. Black flag sailing on its mast, and it looks old. The wood looks dark and weathered, but strong and bound in place. Several cannons lining the deck of the ship, and a captain's quarters with a door almost open and inviting as it approaches. The figurehead of the ship is not what one would expect. Most people expect some beautiful or intimidating depiction. Instead, it's this large, black painted tendril wrapping around the. Fuck, what's the.
The figurehead? The bow, I guess? No.
Yeah, I guess that's technically the bow. I forget.
I think you're
Wrapping
right
around
on
the bow with streaks of red along the middle. And she, like, turns to the rest of them and gives a curt little bow. This is my vessel, the Bloody Seerless. Welcome aboard.
I'm just staring in awe of the beauty.
Remulus is definitely having second thoughts.
Aqua, no! Aqua, no! No!
Hey, what did Aqua say?
Oh my god, I need to bring the red race back as the gold race.
No! Anyways,
I didn't even see it.
Aqua
What did
said
Aqua
it's the
say?
God J pirate ship.
Oh my god.
I'm crying. No, anyways. Yeah, you see this hauntingly beautiful ship sailing in front of you and almost stopping as if an entire crew was ending it at this moment. But the moment it stops next to the fortress, you guys can step on it. The planks actually slides from the floor and you can get aboard.
Cassandra just, like, almost skips on board towards the barely ajar door. I need to get change. I've been in these clothes way too long. There is a quartermaster's room. Put what you're carrying there, and we'll assign bunks in a little bit.
DM, I have a question.
Like, almost like waiting for a name. Because we did not introduce ourselves at all.
Nobody introduced themselves.
Right. So
Well,
you're-
I
maybe
introduced the
except
ship. That's the important bit.
Yeah, that is true, actually. Oh, I was missing something. Beautiful. Where's
do
my...
we ever actually recover our things?
I would have said when you went to get stuff in the room of the pirates, I would imply that you got your stuff back.
Okay. Just curious. Carry on.
So, Captain.
She's like gripping some clothes by the collar, sticking her head out of the captain's quarters. Yes, can I help you?
I mean, what is your name? I'm Rafael
Cassandra.
Blacktide. Captain Cassandra. Sage, does anything trigger in me? Do I...
yeah. Roll me that history check at advantage with the book.
Purposely left out the last name. I was like, yeah.
And I will say at that point the ship starts. I mean, Calico and Remulus, you got on, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Reluctantly.
Cayde
I
is
follow the
also
cat
there.
everywhere.
Okay, I need the
Uh-huh.
prayer of all the players, everyone in chat. Just for context, in the one shot, I think I attempted this like 3 or 4 times and always failed.
Yeah, if you get a
So
natural
I need-
20, I'm so sorry, Smaug, you will have to lay out your backstory. I'm joking. I will
So-
tell you what to say. I will tell you the limits
So
of what to
I
say.
need good vibes towards me.
I'm sending you the Sage Luck, and Ariel knows what the Sage Luck is.
You have my sword.
I can't look.
Well, I think you've got mine.
Huh.
You will never know who your captain is. Oh my
Tale as
god.
old as time.
Because
Okay, I would.
I will.
Okay, with that fail, I would just look towards the rest of the guys, waiting like for them to also say their names.
Cassandra finishes getting dressed while they're introducing themselves.
I'm Remulus. I don't have a last name.
And when did you fall from the sky on my head? That's
What
I'm
the-
most curious about.
Long version or short version?
Just do the short one for now.
Oh, I'm from space.
Okay, and what about you?
What was the
You,
question?
you,
You will look
No,
towards
continue.
the Triton.
yeah, yeah. So you see Calico just signing, like making letter of his name, like spelling his name with his hand, like making a Calico.
I know this is crazy, but can I do an Arcana check to see why he cannot speak or something?
I
Sure.
don't know. DM, can he?
Yeah, sure.
It's gonna be bad, most likely, but I just have to try.
And
In
that's
11.
11.
With an 11, you're trying to magically know what is wrong with Calico's voice. The thing is, you are neither magical nor is the situation that Calico is in
Yeah,
magical.
makes
So
sense.
you just stared at him, and I'm guessing Calico feels uncomfortable after 5 seconds because this
Exactly,
is
yeah.
intensely staring, and nothing happens.
Yeah.
You don't get
Because I-
anything.
Because I have
Okay.
to.
Actually,
I have
it
to
might be
clarify-
your dad. That is an inside joke, sorry.
I have to clarify something because Remulus and I, it's not like Remulus is my pet. No. I am Remulus' pet. Okay.
A cat and his fish. It's just a
No,
cat and his
exactly.
fish.
You have a cat who has a pet fish, and the pet fish who have a squid fish.
Yay.
Okay,
Oh!
guys,
Catfish.
let me get this clear. We have Captain Cassandra with a ghost ship. We have a cat from space, and we have a mute Triton and a robot.
Yes.
Remulus
Cassandra
nods
comes
like,
out.
"Yep."
She's like not wearing an eye patch for once since she's on her ship, and her long-fitting gloves aren't on either. Her sleeves are a bit rolled up, more showing the mark on her arm. It's not a ghost ship. It's loosely related to someone I know.
Oh.
I just
Interesting.
had to do some favors to get it. This pretty lady is actually, or at least was, a little infamous back then. But that's her past. Every lady has secrets.
Oh, that is too
and
big.
she's gonna like
No, don't mind me.
Why did
She's gonna like
but
tap.
why did hold on? Why did the bot flag? Sorry for you're a liar.
I don't know. She's just like tapping the ship lovingly. Yes, it's not quite a ghost ship. It's like that in between phase, I guess would be the good way to describe it.
Well,
I guess
if she
would it
can
be
get us to
cursed?
the Golden Isles, then
Oh, she definitely can.
Does she have a
Cassandra
personality?
said she has a wonderful personality. Though I
Can I
do
try?
recommend you don't try and carve anything into her because she might kill you.
When I hear that
Cassandra just says that like very calmly as she's walking towards the helm of the ship.
can I pet the ship?
Okay, when I
Girl.
hear that the ship has a personality, can I try to psychically connect with the ship?
Oh my god, yes, please. Okay, Smaug, I did not mention that, but you know, please go to the actor category and you will see that there is a category for pets and words. Look inside,
Mhm.
please.
I can't open Foundry, remember?
Oh shit, my bad. Basically, I will. Shit, I can't screen share, can I? Basically, just to tell you, it is the character sheet of the ship.
Lovely.
And I will send you some stuff about it afterwards. There are some hidden stuff that you will figure out later. My little psychic fish, how are you connecting to the ship?
I try seeing if first I try seeing if like there's a form of consciousness,
Mm-hmm.
see, or even a form of intellect. If the ship like have thoughts or
Actually, that would be
Or
more of a
brainwave.
smog question. What do you think?
I
I would
Yes,
say yes as well.
because it's basically directly connected to the source.
I actually have to answer that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I'm like, oh.
Little fish, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
what?
I love a
Wisdom?
little fish.
A wisdom saving?
Yeah, wisdom saving.
Yep.
Okay,
It's the sage saving throw. You remember?
not 20. Not 20.
I'm so sorry I screamed into the mic.
No, it's fine.
You peaked, you're okay.
Oh my god. What the fuck is up with this campaign and having natural 20 on such funny moments? What the fuck? Oh my
and
god.
bad rolls are the important moments.
No, but yeah, but that's funny. That's funny because I was telling Smaug, you will never get that fucking roll because plot reason, except it's in real life plot reason. Okay, Calico, you connect to the ship.
Yeah.
And as you do, you feel the sense of almost being deep underwater, swimming in the waves. A place that once you called home in Asheran.
Yeah.
Except you feel more in the wild places of the undersea. Territories that usually Tritons or undersea folks don't really go to because of the owner of those territories. I would say that you would know this because she would be one of the great Titans. You feel a connection to somebody that we only know as... Actually, Smaug, could you say the name? Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna say it wrong.
Tearless the Infinite.
Silas the Infinite. A great Leviathan of the sea. Someone that could even rival with Orianos himself. And as you feel a gaze pass down upon you, you see that she, in some way, by looking through you, looks at the boats at all time. And you can tell that whoever is connected to this ship, you better not fuck with them. Because you've just seen one of the greatest Titan of the ocean being
Can I
connected
wave
to
at
the
them?
ship. Oh yeah,
Can I
sure,
wave
go
at-
for it.
I wave.
To anyone, Calico is waving at the air.
I have a huge smile on my face. I wave.
Calico, you feel as somebody is content and somebody feels respected. I would say that even Cassandra can feel that.
She just kind of chuckles at the helm, making sure that they're on course.
Oh my god, that is so funny. I just don't know
She's
what to
warned
say.
them not to fuck with the ship. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
That's-
And I guess only Calico would know that. But I also have one thing I'd like to say. I have agreed with Ariel before the campaign that by talking multiple times to different entities mentally, it would make it easier for Calico to talk to them multiple times. I do know what that implies by talking to Solas, but yes.
I mean,
We'll see.
right.
We'll see.
Yeah. The other funny thing is, technically, in terms of patronage, she's the Fathomless.
Yes.
So
That is canon. That
he
is
was
the Fathomless.
smiling and waving at an eldritch horror.
Technically, yes. But if you see it in the Triton sense, this is also a legend for his people. So I don't know.
Yeah, imagine you've just like met like your idol. You know, you're like, oh my fucking god,
Yeah.
I cannot believe it.
My idol isn't thousands of miles long.
Yeah. I will say you guys have some downtime. Because you guys are sailing at this point. Very easily, Cayde is on the boat, probably just resting somewhere, maybe reloading or polishing his gun. Ashe can just say what he was doing. What do you guys want to do?
I'm in the crow's nest, just staring deep at the ocean, thinking about everything that had happened, that Port Valor got frozen. Almost like feeling sadness now that everything calmed down a bit, but also feeling a bit more content by the fact that I found out more about the Storm Reavers.
Cassandra's gonna make sure the wheel is set in place and then start assigning bunks. So the people who are staying with her for this ride, at very least, as they're not official crew members yet, know and don't have to fight over who gets what and where.
Who gets
They're
what
all
and
equal.
where?
Like it's
Just for
they're
the
all
jokes.
equal sized bunks. It's just easier to make sure like nobody's fighting. I want this window. I want that window.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk about the map later. Ariel knows
Just
what that
administrative
means.
work, basically.
Yeah, no, Ariel knows what I mean by that.
Yeah.
I think I also know what you mean by
yes, you very well know. Remulus and Calico, what are you guys doing? After getting assigned your bed for the foreseeable
Deeply
future.
disturbed that you were waving at nothing, and he's gonna grab your arm with like an impossibly strong grip for his size, and he's just going to ask, "What are you waving at?"
And you see just he cast like minor illusion, and you see like some kind like of drawing, like as if he was drawing in his head, and it manifests in the minor illusion. You see like some representation of the Eldritch god without really clearly.
You see a tiny Leviathan from Subnautica.
Okay. And then
A
surprisingly,
tiny gargantuan leviathan.
oh no.
Yeah, in I mean it's
Tectonic activity detected.
Basically, that massive
right
skeleton of the baby gargantuan leviathan. Yeah, the full-grown one. That's what he meant.
But that's a mirror. That's a minor illusion. So you see the tiny version.
Yeah,
Looks like a tiny eel. Very scary.
yeah.
Though.
Honestly, you know what it does look like near the head? if you're a Pokemon fan, a Glamora.
I don't
Kinda.
know Pokemon, bro.
I know
Okay,
what
wait.
the Gargi is.
I'm gonna ask an expert. What's a Glamora? C'est quoi un Glamora, Momo? Oh yeah, oh that's right, that's the English version. Wait, let me see.
Oh, wait, what's the name in French?
Yeah, wait, Glamora. Pokemon. Yeah.
Oh, wait,
what
is
is
it that guy? Is it the...
Momo? C'est quoi le nom de ce Pokémon?
The rock poison
What's
type
this
that when you hit it puts up
Pokemon?
toxic spikes.
Oh, I don't know about the abilities.
New gens? Okay.
Like obviously the face is different, but behind the face looks surprisingly similar.
Don't know, okay. Okay, the expert Pokemon doesn't know since it's a new gen.
Mm.
I can feel you
Yeah,
judging.
it is from the newest game.
That's what the expert says. That's the English name.
Floréclat.
I'm back.
Germicla? Floréclat?
Sorry said it's Floréclat.
What's Floricla?
Germicla. Germicla.
Oh, it's Germicla, okay. It was close.
Okay, yeah, I understand. Okay, I understand.
I don't know what that
Okay.
is. Yeah, we're talking Pokemons now, apparently. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
You see this minor illusion of a giant Leviathan. Kinda looks like an
I-
eel, and a creature from another universe you wouldn't know.
You also see like a tiny small version of what may be represented like what's him, like Calico, and you see that he is happy, seeing him.
Oh, that's so cute.
And now he has a new objective because I think he understood that the ship is somewhat like protected and he wants to take really care of the ship. So you're just gonna see him on the, I think it's the deck. On the deck, and he'll try to clean everything.
Okay, how are you cleaning the ship? Because what
Not
happened
with
in the
my-
prison, yeah.
Not with my piss. That's for sure not with my piss.
Oh my god, imagine seeing God inside of a ship and saying, I'm gonna clean this deck with my piss, bro. It makes so much sense.
No,
Nah, I'm joking.
no, he gonna ask the captain. He just gonna, like, not mimic, like, he's gonna just make signs to make Cassandra know that he wants to clean the deck.
She's gonna point to the quartermaster's quarters and go, there's cleaning supplies in there, and between you, me, and the floorboards, and she's gonna like put her finger up to her mouth and then wink her red eye and walk away.
I think I get it.
He doesn't try to understand. He doesn't try to understand it. He just run to clean the deck. He takes the cleaning supply and it's just try. That boat will shine tomorrow.
Okay, I'm gonna say it two ways. Either you roll and we see what happens, or you spend all night and you
I
are very
spent-
tired the next day.
I spent all night and get tired the next day.
Okay, roll me a constitution saving throw, because I'm not gonna give you a
Okay.
free point of exhaustion if you don't...
And that's a nat
Oh!
20 again.
I'm
tired at
I
all.
want to test the universe and make you roll another one, but I'm scared that we will break reality. Okay, you clean this boat all night and you feel almost rejuvenated by the fact that you are protected and you're safe in this place, and maybe you have some sort of camaraderie.
Camaraderie.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
camaraderie.
French word. I can't say it. That's weird. Yeah, you have this sense of like bond with those people now. You're part of a crew. That's cool. And you don't even feel like you haven't slept. This is a new energy. What about you, Remulus? Because you've talked with Calico, but what do you do of your nights?
Okay, so he's gonna see what Calico was speaking with, and surprisingly, he's just gonna go, "Oh, that's not so bad." And but he's still not going to try and connect with the ship at all. He's not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
That is smart.
He'll touch you with a 30-foot pole.
Uh huh. But yeah, he's not going to try to tempt fate at all.
And that is
It's not like
smart.
communicating with things he was never meant to communicate with.
And that is very smart, because as you look into the abyss of the ocean, the abyss looks back, Remulus. And you feel something is going to happen. Roll me a dex saving throw at advantage.
If he go overboard, you'll know damn well that the fish is going back in the water.
I'm going to see what happens, and
If
then
he
we're gonna
goes
see what
over,
happens.
I can pull him
The dex
back up.
save, right?
That's funny.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
I said at advantage. Is that at advantage?
That's just a plain roll.
Roll again to see if you
I
get
can
a
do that
natural
one.
20. That's just fun.
Sure. For sure.
Oh, that is
Almost.
so close.
Almost.
Yeah,
But a 21.
you feel something coming through the fabric of existence, of reality itself. And almost as if a hand was trying to grab you, you turn away. And suddenly you see almost a shard of glass behind you. And in an instant, it's gone.
Well, fuck that.
Yeah, that's pretty smart. And I will say, unless anybody has to say anything, as a last scene. I'm hearing silence, so I'm taking this as a no. This is where we end the session. Also, small little fun facts. You guys were supposed to have this whole quest where you were going to find the ship, which is why I say you would go through level 2. You found the ship, you're getting to level 3.
Yeah!
Can I make